Okay, hey guys, so thank you for clicking on the video. Today we have another running chat, and today's running chat is going to be about cross-country training and racing tips. So these tips are going to range from training techniques to racing plans and, just equipment and stuff. So these are going to span from doing 10K to maybe faster cross-country races. But guys, let's get on to it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is training, and I'm going to say keep doing speed work. And speed work is still incredibly important in the cross-country season. You never know when you're going to need that final kick to, get a first place or something, but, speed still helps, heaps, especially getting you used to a faster pace and, just working your heart rate and your fast twitch muscle fibers. Keeping your speed up is going to help you have a faster race pace too. It'll make it feel a lot easier, especially when you're used to doing like maybe 3-minute pace when your goal pace is like 3:20 pace or something. So these speed sessions can range from 50-meter reps to 400-meter reps at the most. And yeah, I personally had a really good speed session today to finish up my training for national cross country, and it was 50 meters to 200-meter reps, and it was really good, really hard work. And yeah, speed training is just so good. It gets your mitochondria strong. It'll really just strengthen you up for the cross-country hills and everything around there. So, and yeah, that brings me to my second point in training, guys, is doing hill work. Whether these are doing sessions with like 10 times 200-meter hills or something around there, or even just incorporating hills into easy runs, or maybe tempo runs, like if you're doing a tempo run like every Saturday, maybe just 5K, incorporating some hills into that and making sure you're pushing yourself up these hills will really help you strengthen and get used to the terrain of cross-country courses. Now, I know a lot of people struggle with hills, and if you are one of them, that can really help you, especially when you're doing speed work and hill work at the same time. It'll help you get over those hills faster in the cross-country race. And so whatever hill you've got locally, guys, just do about 6 to 4K worth of hills, and that should be a really good session. And anyway, guys, so that's the next point, doing the long runs. Long runs are always very important for cross country, as it is usually longer than most people are used to. And yeah, seeing that cross country races can span from anything from 3 to 10K. You really want to make sure you're doing your long runs every Sunday, and doing about, depending if you're doing shorter 5K or less, you probably don't need to go above 15K. But if you're doing like 10K or something, then you might want to be doing a good half marathon for a long run. But that's up to you guys. I mean, long runs aren't that big of a deal if you already have a good base and everything. And yeah, just making sure you're doing a longer run weekly is going to really help you with your endurance in the cross country. Another thing that's going to help with your endurance, guys, is doing lactate threshold sessions. Now, these can be rather tempos. Yeah, tempos are usually within 2K of your race distance. Or guys, you can be doing lactate threshold sessions that are rep-based. So these can be 800-meter reps to mile reps. And yeah, these reps will really get you used to race pace. You want to be doing them at as close to race pace as you can, or maybe about 10 seconds off race pace within each rep. Depending what your race distance is, about 3 to 5 reps of maybe miles per session, and this will really get your endurance good and get you used to that race pace, because I know a lot of people really struggle towards the end of maybe a 5K cross country, and their last K is what lets them down. So just incorporating those longer reps into your workouts is really crucial for a good cross-country race. Yeah, just maybe incorporating a long rep session every fortnight into your workouts is really going to help you with your racing. So guys, that's pretty much the training aspect of cross-country racing. But another thing you want to be doing, as much as possible, I think, is just getting yourself used to the cross-country terrain, running on grass, gravel, or even like trails and stuff. Yeah, just getting yourself used to like not being comfortable on the ground and having to, you know, focus on it. And yeah, just incorporating hills and uneven terrain is going to really help you get used to the kind of feel of cross country. See if you can train or run on the cross country course that you're going to race on, maybe for a big race. This will get you used to the course and know what's coming up, know what you have to prepare for, and maybe if you should like go steady at the start because there's a big hill coming up or something like that. But yeah, so know your course and get used to the terrain is a big tip I can give you guys. And my third tip is footwear, because footwear becomes very important in cross country, especially when you have tracks that are wet and muddy and, you know, just so hard to run on. This is where cross country spikes really help, or really just any spikes, but yeah, if you want a bit more of a durable shoe, I do recommend getting a spike that is made for cross country. Like any cross country spike should do, guys, as long as it's pretty lightweight and has a good like 3/4 inch spikes or something like that, should really help you on those muddy terrains and stuff. And guys, please don't think because it's really muddy your spikes aren't going to work, because you know, I've been in these muddy cross-country situations before and people have just gone with their flats and those people slip over and you know, it kind of ruins the race. So you just want to get as much grip on the ground as possible, and the best way you're going to do that is with a good pair of spikes. But of course, it's the athlete, not the machine, that matters. And guys, I think track spikes like the Nike Matumbos are completely fine for cross-country. They're pretty supportive and they're pretty durable too. I don't think the type of spike really matters, but you know, as long as it's got some form of grip on it, it does pretty well. So they're really handy in cross country. I definitely recommend getting yourself a pair of spikes if you're really serious and yeah, you want to do well. And guys, on race day and in the race, you can make sure you do little small things like make sure you know the route, you know the hills coming up, and you know like when to kick and stuff. I see too many people just like going flat out and like dying the second lap of a 6K run. Yeah, you just got to make sure you race smart. You know when you can really push it and maybe break the pack or something. Another tip is just to know your limits. If you belt out a 3-minute K, the first K, if it's not uphill and you just can't maintain that, then that's not a good idea. You just want to pace yourself, especially in cross country. Cross country races can be very long, and if you go out too fast for the first half, you can really suffer in the second half, and that can just make your race just go way worse. But anyway guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope your cross country training is going well. As if you want more running content, please subscribe to my channel. I put out running content every week, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.